Alright, so I've been asked a lot what my settings are, so that's what this video is going to be about. We're just going to run through our settings, and I'll show you how I lock my roll, what I use for sensitivities, and then some things that I recommend. If you're using keyboard and mouse, you have light cursor sensitivity. If you're using cursor aim on mobile, you can adjust this as well. I like having mine at 126. I've tested it at 1000, which is all over here. I've tested at 600, 300, 200, and I've kind of just stuck with 126. I just find it easier to aim my guns and rockets that way. Now, another thing I recommend doing is taking these sliders. This is where it has your recommended camera distance and your field of view, and sliding that all the way to the max setting, which I have here. You want to be able to see more of the map and whatnot. Under advanced, you can set this to whatever you want. I put all of this just because I want that information in there. Show identifiers on map. That basically makes every plane have a number. So your team's all going to have numbers, and then the enemy planes are also going to have numbers on them. It makes it easier when you're communicating with a team. You're like, hey, number one's coming in. Everybody can see it. Everybody can visualize, all right, there's number one on their mini map. I also recommend changing your party color. You don't have to, just something I like to do. Now, your HUD reticle scale is the aiming point, so to say. I keep mine to 30%, but I also have a bigger screen. And then there's this cursor full turn angle. It's called something different for mobile and controller. I don't have the name of it, what it's called, but basically what this slide bar is here is when you turn, how much you see in that turn, like how much the camera moves in that turn or whatever direction you're going. I have mine set to 25 on cursor aim. You can go up to 30. If you're using controller or touchscreens, you can only go to 15. Now, specifically for locking your roll, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna set your bindings to D and A. That's what I recommend. And once you have those set, you're gonna make the forward. It's on my mouse. I have two buttons on my mouse, forward and back. Basically, when I hit forward, I just hold it down and it locks whatever roll my plane's in. And if I have it locked, I can still use DNA to roll and get the desired position of my aircraft that I want. And that's how you set that up. Takes some getting used to, but once you do, it's a lot of fun. You can do some pretty nice stuff, fitting in the corners and little hidey holes and things like that. But that's going to do it for the settings that I use. I hope you guys enjoy the video.